How are you doing? My name is Autumn Hamilton and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a GLAMFORMATION with you guys. I thought it would be pretty fun to do. 99% of my week I look like this, which is scary and sad. Anyway, but on Saturdays I get glam. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, I get glam because it's one day that I don't have work. Usually I have time to be able to do my makeup, which I love doing. I've been doing my makeup since middle school or earlier, just since I could sneak lipstick on the bus and put it on. Yeah, let's get started. I'll be doing hair and makeup and I might show you guys my cute fit later. But yeah, so to get started, I'm gonna put up this hair. Okay, hair is out on my face. So first things first for my makeup is I moisturize. So I use the Olay Complete UV 365 Daily Moisturizer with Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Sensitive. And I use this Real Techniques 213. It's a foundation blender brush, but I actually use it to put on my moisturizer and primer because I really don't like using my hands. Now after I moisturize, I go in with my Poreless Face Primer by e.l.f. I recently dropped it and cracked the lid, but so this is what it looks like. I like it. That's all I really know about it. So next I go in with foundation. I also have been using this e.l.f. one lately. I got this actually like fairly recently, I feel like, maybe like 3 weeks ago or something, but I've already used like this much, which I feel like is a lot, but maybe not. I don't know. And I use it on this Real Techniques 001 foundation brush. I really like it for packing my foundation on, and I got this whole collection of this like rainbow holographic rose gold metal, I love this whole collection. All right, now I'm using the shade Snow, and it has cool pink undertones is what it says. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all over my face. I use 3 pumps because I wanted to cover everything. Like such and like so. Okay, so then I go in with concealer, and I've been using a lot of e.l.f. products lately. So I mix these 2 shades together. These are the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealers, and I saw that they just came out with a hydrating one, which I would really like to try because I do feel like these, once I set them, get a little weird, but I ain't out here trying to like rule the runway or anything. So first I go in with light sand, and then I also take fair beige. And this stuff, like a little bit of it goes a really long way. Like it took me a while to figure out even just how to use it without feeling like it took over my whole face. So I do that. I concentrated the fair beige just more in the center part of my eye because I really want it to be more brightening there. Okay, and so with that, I take this Real Techniques 006 brush and I use it to buff everything out. With my concealer on my eyes, I put it all over my eyes because it's gonna end up being my base for my eyeshadow. Okay, now that that is blended out, I go ahead and I take this same brush and I set just my under eyes. And I use the e.l.f. I think this is just the translucent setting powder. So I pour here on the little lid that says pour here. Like I said, I use the same brush and I really just pack it on because I've noticed that this concealer really can grease hard. What I do next is I go in with e.l.f. product number 5 or whatever it is. So I've been really loving this cream contour palette. As you can see, it's like well loved. It looks like this. Lately, I've been taking this shade right here, the lighter, more neutral one, and I take this brush, I just really pack it on, and this is what I'm using to contour. And I've been really trying to focus this like on the outside of my face because I'm really gonna go in bronze. So I'm blending this out with a Luxie 524T stippling brush. I've had this for years. I can almost barely read the numbers now. And I basically just buff this all out. Now I go in and I set the rest of my face. I go ahead and set all of this in using the same translucent powder. Take this on a 003, this really big fluffy brush that I love. I love this brush. I want another one of these actually to use for bronzing, like just all over my whole face. I love it. Next, I go in and I bronze, and I've been really liking this Kylie bronzer in the shade Toasty. Obviously, I have much loved this palette, color, bronzer. I just feel like it's a really nice neutral, and I like that it's matte. So I pretty much just load my brush up and start working the color in where I want the bronzer. I do like to go in and lightly dust the sides of my nose. Not really any heavy contour. I used to do really heavy contour on my nose. But lately I've just been really liking this like bright center of the face feel. And then I go in with my blush. I'm gonna use this Tarte one. I really like this sort of like orangey vibe. Really like it. It's like an orangey nude, I don't know. So it's by Tarte and it's called Feisty, and it is the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. I use this Luxie 514 blush brush. The blush in the shade Feisty, which if you are redheaded, you are probably like me, and particularly just that. Feisty. My favoriteest part. You guys, if you haven't tried the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters, you haven't lived yet. Like, these are so sick. These two right here are the coolest colors I've been using lately. So lately I've been really digging layering these two. Okay, so these are the shade names. I take Blushing Azalea, which is the oranger, peachier one. And it has gold and blush colored glitter. Like, not like big glitter, just like reflex in it, I guess is what I mean. So I take that and I really load up like the side of my brush. And I just work that super well into the tops of my cheek. And I feel like this color looks really good with the blush, that Feisty blush by Tarte. Just the shade of it looks really good with this. So I use that color just on my cheeks and I bring it onto my apple, and I kind of like fade out the front of my blush with that highlight. because I have bigger cheeks, and when I smile, I want it to hit there too. Then I go in with Sweet Peony, which this color, this highlight will save your life. It's amazing. Okay, so I take that and I take it more on the tip of the brush, and then I really try to focus it on just like the very top of where the light will hit my highlight. Just the very top of it. And I lightly dust it on, and with the rest on my brush, I go ahead and I use that on my nose. And then I'll go ahead and just pop it everywhere else. This is, I kind of just do this to clean off my brush a little bit so that I can go in and really like diffuse what I packed on here. So today, since it's an extra day because it's Saturday, I am also going to layer my favorite and only like highlighting topper that I have, like this super glitter topper. This is this is an Extreme Frost by obviously Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Lick My Glit, and it was for the holiday collection this last year. So I just get a little bit on one finger, and this is like the best way to use it. Oh my god, I just love it so much. So, and I'll go ahead and just like deposit it with the one finger. Like, do you see how pink that glitter is? Do you? Because, so I kind of like get it where I want first, and then I take a different finger because this one still has stuff on it and I don't want any more on there than there already is. So I take a different finger and I like buff out the edges. After I put the top on, I go ahead and I kind of buff in a little bit, you know, like what's left over on my brush, just to kind of like extra diffuse it, because where I want it to focus when the light is hitting is here, not here. I don't want the pink glitter here, I want it here. So I go ahead and set this using this amazing e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist, and I don't know if they have this in like other scents or if this is the only scent that they have this in, but this smells like a coconut beachy paradise that I just want to be in all day long. Like, it smells so freaking good and I love it. I've decided what palette I'm gonna use today. I am going to use this Pure X Barbie palette, which, can you see how cute this is? Like all these pink like shells and rhinestones and stuff, like it's so adorable. And I love this rose gold like metal in here, and it's a really cute palette, and it has this huge mirror which I love. See how cute this palette is? So it doesn't have the shade names on here, so I cut out from the packaging what they're called because I like to know those things, and it comes with a cute little protector. I like it. What do I want to do? Okay, so first I'm gonna go in with Pretty in Pink, which is this shade right here. It's just a super light baby pink with like pearl reflex in it. So I'm using Pretty in Pink as a transition shade, and I really am going to focus it above my crease. I used Royal and Langnickel. This is a crease and smudge brush, and I use this as my first brush every time I do my makeup. Like, this one at the end is amazing, and then I use this one usually as the last brush. So this is an amazing brush. I highly recommend it, and I've had it for years. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with the shade Barbie, which is the hottest pink in the palette, shade Barbie. And I'm using this MAC 217 brush, which I've also had forever and ever and ever. And I am just going to focus this a lot more in the crease. Like, do you see that? I just barely touched the color in this pan and it gives me that. So I'm really kind of diffusing it out on the outer half or outer portion of my eye and then fading it. Now I'm gonna go in with Fashionista, which is this kind of like duochrome-y. It's actually a purple with blue and pink reflex in it, which is pretty cool. To use this large shadow, that's all it says, just large shadow brush. Quit! All right. Oh, it's like, this one's pretty chunky. Can you see that? How chunky that one is. It looks like I've used it, but I mean, it's really creamy. Okay, so we're just gonna go in. So I'm gonna focus this on the outer portion of my eye. Shockingly, that gave me no fallout. I was like kind of scared it was gonna all fall down onto my eye, but it did not. There's nothing under my eye. Okay, so now that that is on, I'm gonna take this same 217 brush that I had been using, and I'm just gonna buff out the edges of this color just to really blend it. Okay, cute, so cute. Now I am going to take Dollhouse, which is this color right here. And I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like I'm gonna take that color with my finger, looks like this, and I'm going to focus it on the inner corner. It's definitely a lot more shimmery than the other colors that we've used so far. By we, I mean I. Unless you're doing this with me, in which case, party on. It looks nice. Okay, last color I'm gonna use is Fantasy. Get my brush. My brush. Last color I'm gonna use is Fantasy, which is this super cute baby pink. And it's so adorable. It's like the babyest pink with white reflex, I think, for the most part. So I'm taking it on this Heavenly eyeshadow buffing brush, which I've also had forever and ever, and I don't know what brand it is. But it's just like this really flat top buffing brush, and this is what I always use it for, right here. It's like the most perfect thing to get right in this area. It's not like too big, it doesn't blow out the color too much. I can be really like controlled and get it in there. Now I'm just going to finish out the bottom of my eyes, my underneath, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the bottom of my eyes. I just went in with Pretty in Pink, Barbie, and Fashionista, and I just kind of like worked them in there the same way that I did on the top pretty much for the most part. And now I'm trying to decide what I want to do in like this area right here. I kind of want to do something a little poppy. So I'm just going to use the Lick My Glit Extreme Frost because it has that pinky color to it, and I'm using the smudge end of this brush here. I'm gonna try really hard not to get it, I need a mirror, not to get it on my cheeks. I went ahead and just did mascara after I put the Lick My Glit on my lower lash line. I'm going to be using this Intense Ink eyeliner by e.l.f. The thin line here, and then we're going to do some lashes. I have been really loving these Ardell Naked Lashes, the 421, I guess is what they're called. I use the Lily Lashes lash glue because it's bomb. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the shade Beeper, and this is by ColourPop. This is a ColourPop lip pencil, and we're gonna use it to line our lips. Okay, so we are lined, and my lips are super lopsided as it is, so it's kind of hard to get them even, so we're just gonna go with it. And then I'm gonna use this little mini liquid lips, the velour, I think this is the velour liquid lip, and the shade Skin Tight by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's just this super like nude pinky. Barbie who? I don't know her. And she don't know me. Okay. Hair. Let's do hair, let's do hair, let's do hair. Because my pink fantasy is about to come to full fruition. Full of it. Full of the fruish. So hair is gonna go super fast, okay? This video is already long as it is. Okay, so for my hair, I am just going to do some super light and easy waves, and I just use my straightener to do it. So I'm gonna do that really quick. Okay, so I believe that this is gonna be the hair. I might end up like pinning it back or just letting it just do its thing or put a hat on or something. I don't know yet. So I'm going to finish my GLAMFORMATION, and I will be back to show you my final results. Okay, so excuse my messy guest room, but this is my outfit. This is my fit, motivated as F. Don't know what I'm gonna do today, but it's like 2:30 and I haven't eaten lunch yet, so probably gonna do that. Shoes from Shoe Dazzle, which most of my shoes are from. The jeans are from Tilly's. The top is from Lush, and the hat is from Forever 21. And yeah, I dig the fit. Let's go give a close-up of the makeup. Okay, here we are. Here is the look. You saw the fit. Threw some earrings on. Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed. This is so cute, and I don't know what I'm gonna do or where I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna slay while I'm doing it, where I'm doing it at. I'm loving like all the pink, like how girly this is and how grungy like the rest of my like black and my like hat and stuff are. It's really cute. So yeah, I think I'm done. Thank you so much for having this Saturday Glamformation with me. I love doing that. I just realized that I didn't do my brows. Which is actually fine because lately all I've been using is this. Obviously I've been using it a lot. And it literally just is, it just is this. I've just been grooming them because I'm waiting on a brow product that I ordered that I think might match my hair, which I think is gonna be so cool. Anyway, sorry about that. I forgot my brows, you guys. There. Now they're groomed. Okay, but yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that I will be doing this again with you soon, and we'll talk to you later.